Talked a little bit about balance the last time. So this wheel of life is another way to look at the balance in your life. And what does balance mean to you? This is what's called the wheel of life. Now, there can be a wheel of work. This can be used in lots of different areas. So if it was a work wheel, you might have communication with peers, communication with bosses, your own personal growth in the business, your career. You can think yourselves, I'm sure, of what else you could put around that wheel. So for almost any area that you were to choose, you could create a new wheel and put different tags on it and to see where you are with it. So the purpose of this is it's a snapshot in time of your life. So it's the big picture and how satisfied you are with it. So it might, if you were to fill this in, it might look something like this. You know, different bits of it of different areas. And, you know, that's okay. Some people might choose, say, okay, family is the most important thing to me. I'm going to work to improve my satisfaction with my family life. Or it might be finances. At this moment in time, that's the most important thing. Or I'm having absolutely no fun and recreation in my life. So that's something I need to work on because all I'm doing is working all the hours that God gave. And so there's no way to say that just because something is low, that's the thing you need to work on. Because you might say to yourself, at this moment in time, the most important thing for me is my finances, to work on those. And you're the only one that can know what's the area to choose to work on. So we're going to do a very quick exercise. Now, this is a very quick exercise. So I'm going to give you each a wheel of life, and I've put on labels there, and those labels might not be appropriate for you. So choose any of those that you think are appropriate, and any that aren't appropriate, choose a different label for yourself that's appropriate to your life circumstance at the moment. And then just fill it out without putting much thought into it. Just fill out whatever clicks into your mind at this moment in time. Because if you were to do the same thing in a month's time, it's pretty certain that you'll get a different result. Ideally, put a number on it. If you can see here, there's a 0 to 10. So, you know, you can arbitrarily, you'll know yourself, but I suggest you put a number against whatever you mark, so that you know for yourself where you're at. Whatever works for you in your life at the moment, really. Some people find 8 is too many. Some people find 8 is too few. So just take a couple of minutes and do that now. The purpose of this tool is to help you choose a goal that you'll continue to work on throughout the next 7 weeks. Because in order to focus on your own personal development, if you have a specific goal as we move forward, it's easier to work with that, with the various different things we do each week. Whereas if you say to yourself, oh, I don't really have a goal, it'll be hard to really notice your own development as you go along. So having a specific goal for yourself will be more useful for you. Now, when you think about what you filled in, just going back to that one for a minute, as I said, it's not important where you choose. The only thing is that it's important to choose something. A useful question can be to ask yourself, even on something that's low, like this one, which is down in 3, this fun and recreation, this one, if you were to say to yourself, okay, how is it that I'm not at 1 in this situation? So clearly there's something working there for you, that if you were to do more of that, would that move you out to a 4? So it's not necessarily about going from 3 right out to 10 instantaneously, because in a way, you know, 10, there's nothing more, and there's always more. There's always more. That's the great thing about it. Personal development goes on forever. And even if you want to develop one that's out quite far, out already at an 8, and you want to say, right, what I'd really like to do is really like to push the boat out here. I want to get to 9 on this. Because the thing is, by pushing the boat out, the world kind of opens up and you see more opportunities than might have been there if you said to yourself, oh, sure, that's all right. I'm happy with 8. Don't want to go any further than that. Brilliant. So that's about starting your focusing, thinking going.